Hey there, remember the 2008 financial crisis? Millions lost their jobs, banks collapsed, and economies around the world crashed. It was a time of unprecedented financial turmoil, with ripple effects that were felt globally. The crisis didn't just affect Wall Street, it hit Main Street hard, leading to a wave of foreclosures and bankruptcies. But here we are in 2025 and things feel different. The landscape has changed, and so have the challenges we face. The world is more interconnected than ever, and the issues are more complex. Are we heading into another major crisis, or is this just a slowdown? Let's break it down. First up, the causes. Understanding the root causes is crucial to grasping the full picture. Back in 2008, the crisis was fueled by bad loans, a bursting housing bubble, and of course, good old Wall Street greed. The subprime mortgage crisis was the tipping point, leading to a domino effect that brought down financial giants. One day everything seemed fine, and the next, boom, the market collapsed. It was like a financial earthquake that shook the very foundations of the global economy. Fast forward to 2025 and we're dealing with high inflation, technological disruption, and geopolitical conflicts. These issues are creating a different kind of economic strain, one that is more gradual but equally concerning. Instead of a sudden crash, we're in what feels like a slow burn recession. The signs are there, but they're not as immediately catastrophic as they were in 2008. Now let's talk about the banking system and stock market. These are the pillars of our financial system, and their stability is crucial. In 2008, banks failed left and right, and the stock market took a nosedive. The collapse of major financial institutions sent shockwaves through the economy. Remember Lehman Brothers? They went from being a global financial powerhouse to bankrupt in the blink of an eye. It was a stark reminder of how fragile the financial system can be. But today, in 2025, banks are pretty stable. Regulatory reforms and stricter oversight have made the banking sector more resilient. High interest rates are slowing down growth, but we're not seeing the same level of panic in the stock market. Investors are cautious but not in a state of frenzy. What about the job market? Employment is a key indicator of economic health. In 2008, mass layoffs hit hard, especially in real estate and finance. Entire industries were decimated, and the unemployment rate soared. People were losing jobs left and right. The job market was in freefall, and finding employment was a daunting task. In 2025, AI and automation are replacing jobs, but we still have labor shortages in some sectors. The nature of work is changing and so are the skills required. It's a different kind of pain with technology playing a big role. The future of work is uncertain and many are struggling to adapt. And how are governments responding? Their actions can make or break the economy. In 2008, it was all about bailouts and zero interest rates. Governments around the world stepped in to stabilize the financial system. We saw massive stimulus packages to keep the economy afloat. Trillions of dollars were pumped into the system to prevent a total collapse. But in 2025, the situation is different. Governments are more cautious with their spending, and the focus is on long-term sustainability. We've got high interest rates and limited government spending. The approach is more conservative, aiming to control inflation and manage debt. The Federal Reserve isn't dishing out cash like it did back then. Monetary policy is tighter, and the emphasis is on economic stability. So, are we in another 2008 crisis? Not exactly. The dynamics are different, and so are the challenges. In 2008, the system collapsed overnight. It was a sudden and severe shock to the global economy. Here in 2025, we're dealing with inflation, geopolitical risks, and AI job shifts. These are long-term issues that require strategic solutions. It's a slow economic shift, not a sudden crash. The changes are gradual, but they're reshaping the economic landscape. If you want to stay updated on the economy and keep your financial knowledge sharp, hit that like button and follow for more insights. Thanks for watching. Stay informed and stay prepared.